It's late. The house is silent, wrapped in the deep blue of midnight. You feel that gentle, familiar weight settle onto your chest. A soft, warm pressure that seems to anchor you to the world, a living ballast against the quiet anxieties of the night. You hear it before you truly feel it. A low, resonant purr that vibrates right through your ribs and into your soul. It is a tiny engine of pure contentment, a sound that says all is right with the world. Your cat is asleep, completely surrendered to you. In this perfect, peaceful moment, you are their entire world. You are their mountain, their safe harbor, their guarantee that the universe is, for now, a benevolent place. And so, you do what feels most natural, most loving. Your hand moves almost on its own, driven by an ancient primate instinct. You begin to stroke their soft fur, a gentle caress from crown to tail. It's an innocent, automatic response, a reflex born of overwhelming affection. And it is precisely the wrong one. In that singular moment, your touch is not reassurance. It is an interruption, a sudden, confusing signal broadcast directly into the middle of their most profound statement of trust. You have just broken a sacred silence. Imagine someone is whispering a deep, heartfelt secret to you, their voice low and full of vulnerability. And just as they reach the most important, most fragile part of their story, you tap them on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry, I'm listening." You may have the best intentions on the planet, but you have shattered the intimacy of the moment. You have changed the entire dynamic from one of passive, absolute trust to one of active engagement. You have, without meaning to, made the moment about your response, not their offering. You see, we believe love is an action, a gesture, a thing we must constantly do. We pet, we cuddle, we speak in soft, cooing tones. And in our world, the world of humans, this is a beautiful and valid language. But you are not communicating with another human. You are communicating with a creature that speaks an ancient, subtle language written in stillness, in presence, in the simple, unbroken state of being. When you pet your sleeping cat, you think you're saying, quote one, but what they hear, on a deep, instinctual level that bypasses conscious thought, is something very different. They hear, quote two. They are offering you their total vulnerability, a state they would never, ever enter in the wild unless they were 100% certain of their safety. They are telling you, with the weight of their body and the rhythm of their purr, that you are their ultimate protector. And your touch, that well-meaning caress, translates as quote _3 _. It pulls them from the deepest levels of security and reminds them that the world is a place of action, a place of potential threat, not just a place of being safe. This is the fundamental misunderstanding that keeps so many cat owners at a frustrating distance, wondering why their bond isn't as deep as it could be. They are constantly speaking the wrong language, shouting with their hands when only a whisper of stillness is needed. But what if there was another way? What if you could respond in that critical moment not with your hands, but with an understanding so profound it bypasses language entirely? There is one tiny, almost imperceptible, silent gesture you can make when your cat graces you with this ultimate trust. A gesture that doesn't interrupt, but instead amplifies their feeling of safety tenfold. It solidifies your bond in a way they will register deep in their primal brain, a moment they will never, ever forget. It is the feline equivalent of hearing the one you trust most whisper back, quote _4 _. This gesture is not what you think. It has nothing to do with touch or sound or even treats. It is the secret key, and I will reveal exactly what it is and how to do it perfectly at the very end of our journey together. For now, just know that your instinct to do something is the very thing you must learn to resist. The path to true connection begins not with an action, but with a powerful, intentional stillness. Now, don't feel guilty. If your hand has instinctively reached out to stroke your sleeping cat, you are not alone. In fact, over 99% of owners make this exact mistake. It's a reflex born from the deepest, most beautiful part of our humanity. We are primates. Our entire social structure, our understanding of love, comfort, and reassurance is built upon the foundation of touch. A hug to soothe a crying child, a hand on the shoulder to show support, a gentle caress to express affection. Our hands are our primary tools for emotional connection. We see a creature we adore, expressing the ultimate trust in us, and our programming screams, "Reinforce this bond with touch, show them they are loved." It is a beautiful, pure, and profoundly human instinct. And it is, in the world of the cat, a complete misunderstanding. Imagine trying to appreciate a whispered secret, but the person you're with keeps shouting your name to get your attention. Their intention is connection, but the method shatters the delicate moment you were meant to share. That is what we do when we pet a sleeping cat. We are shouting in a library of silence. We're trying to communicate with a creature that speaks a much older, more subtle language. A language not of action, but of presence. A language of stillness. Their ancestors did not form troops that groomed each other for hours. They were solitary masters of their domain, where survival depended on interpreting the faintest shifts in the environment. An unexpected touch was not a sign of affection. It was the first signal of a predator's attack. Their nervous system is still wired for that reality. So, when your hand descends, even with the softest intention, it is an event. It is a change in the environment that must be processed, and it pulls them from the deep restorative sleep they can only achieve when they feel absolutely 100% secure. In fact, think about the things you do that feel a little strange. The moments you might not even admit to anyone else. You're lying on the sofa, and your cat has finally settled on your lap. Your phone rings on the table, just out of reach. You don't answer it. Your leg begins to cramp. Pins and needles shooting up your calf. You don't move. You hold your breath when they stir, terrified that the sound of your own lungs might disturb their peace. You contort your body into a position that would make a yoga master wince, all to maintain the perfect, undisturbed platform for their slumber. You might feel silly in these moments. You might think you're being overly sentimental, but the truth is, your instincts are scientifically perfect. You have accidentally stumbled upon the core grammar of their language. A cat's sense of security is fundamentally tied to rhythm and consistency. Their brain is a hypervigilant surveillance system, constantly scanning for anomalies. A sudden noise, a change in light, a shift in pressure. When they sleep on you, your body becomes their entire environment. Your steady, unchanged breathing is the most powerful signal you can possibly send. It is a primal broadcast that says, "All is well. The world is calm. The sentry is awake and on watch." The slow, predictable beat of your heart is their metronome. A biological lullaby that tells their ancient instincts that they can finally power down, that they can be truly vulnerable because you have taken on the burden of vigilance for them. You, in your strange, contorted stillness, are not being weird. You are unconsciously speaking their language more fluently and more perfectly than you ever could with 1,000 gentle strokes. You are becoming a living fortress of tranquility. From their perspective, sleeping on you is the ultimate act of vulnerability. It's a decision that goes against thousands of years of hardwired instinct. To truly understand the gravity of this choice, we have to step out of our world and into theirs. Imagine for a moment a world painted not in colors but in sounds and scents, where the rustle of leaves could mean either prey or predator, and where silence is never truly empty. This was the world of their ancestors, the solitary hunters who knew with absolute certainty that sleep was the most dangerous time. Sleep was a surrender to the dark, a moment when the hunter became the hunted. Every instinct they possessed was honed for survival, for waking at the slightest snap of a twig, for finding a den so secure that they might live to see another sunrise. And now, look at this small descendant of that wild hunter, curled up on your chest, completely and utterly defenseless. They have chosen you as their den. This is not a casual decision. This is a deliberate, conscious choice to place their life, their entire being, in your hands. When they choose your chest, your heartbeat becomes their entire world. That steady, rhythmic thump is not just a sound to them. It is a primal drumbeat that broadcasts a single, powerful message. You are safe. The rise and fall of your lungs is their guarantee that the world is calm, that no predators are near, that the night holds no threats. You have become their living shield, a warm, breathing fortress against a world that their DNA still remembers as chaotic and dangerous. Think of the sounds that can startle a cat from across the house: a car door slamming, a dish clattering in the sink, a siren in the distance. These are echoes of the dangers their ancestors faced. Yet, when they are on you, those sounds often fade into the background, muffled by the overwhelming evidence of your presence. Your steady rhythm tells them that you have assessed the environment and found it secure. You are their watchtower. You are their guardian. In that moment, they have outsourced their survival instincts to you. And your only job, the most profound and difficult task you are given, is to do nothing. Just be their safety. This is where our primate instincts fail us. We want to reciprocate. We want to pet them, to stroke their fur, to whisper how much we love them. We want to do something to acknowledge the gift they are giving us. But in their language, the gift is not meant to be acknowledged with action. It is meant to be received with stillness. By remaining a calm, predictable, and unmoving sanctuary, you are speaking their language more fluently than any words or caresses ever could. You are confirming their choice. You are telling them, without a sound, it's a powerful realization, isn't it? That your inaction is the most loving action you can take. Understanding this single concept can lift a huge weight of anxiety from a cat owner's shoulders. It can transform a relationship from one of simple affection to one of profound, mutual understanding. It can help so many cats feel truly, deeply secure in their homes. If you believe that spreading this knowledge can make a real difference, that it can help other people connect with their feline companions on this deeper level, then subscribe. Don't do it for the channel or for an algorithm. Do it for them. Do it because every cat deserves a guardian who understands their silent language. Let's build a community of people who don't just love their cats, but who are truly fluent in their world. And there are still more signals to decode. Signals they send you in this state of total trust, which we are about to uncover. Now let's translate the signals they send in this sacred moment of stillness. While you lie there, a living monument to their safety, they are not just passively sleeping. They are having a conversation with you, one that uses a language far older than words. You just need to learn how to listen with more than your ears. Let's start with one of the most common and most misunderstood signals of all. You see their tail, which was perfectly still just a moment ago, give a slow, soft twitch. Just the very tip, a gentle flick. Your primate brain, hardwired for problem solving, immediately kicks in. Is it a dream? Are they having a nightmare? Or worse, are they annoyed? Did I move? Did I breathe too loudly? The anxiety begins to creep in, threatening to spoil the perfect peace. But that twitch is the opposite of annoyance. It is, in fact, a message of profound reassurance meant for both of you. Think of their wild ancestors. Even in sleep, some part of their brain had to remain on high alert. That tail is a deeply sensitive instrument, an extension of their nervous system that acts as a subconscious radar. That slow, gentle twitch is their internal security system doing a passive scan of the environment. It's checking the vibrations in the air, the subtle shifts in sound, so that you don't have to. It is the feline equivalent of a sleeping guard whose hand never leaves the hilt of their sword. It is not a sign of tension, but a sign of a relaxed guardian. They are so secure with you that their defense system can be downgraded from active alert to a low-power passive sweep.
They are telling you, I'm on watch, but I don't expect any trouble.
We are safe here. Then they might shift, pushing their head forward until their face is buried deep into the crook of your neck or your arm. You feel their soft fur, their warm, rhythmic breath against your skin. The immediate human interpretation is simple affection. They're being cozy, they're snuggling. And while that's true, it's only the surface layer of a much deeper communication. This is not just about being comfortable. It is a deliberate, strategic act of profound trust. A cat's primary defense tools are its senses, especially its sight. In the wild, to intentionally blind oneself is to sign your own death warrant. So when they press their face into you, they are doing something that goes against every single survival instinct they have. They are intentionally blinding themselves.
It is a declaration that says,
You are my eyes now. I don't need to see danger because I have you. They are outsourcing their survival to you. They are handing you their most critical sense and telling you that your perception of the world is all they need to feel completely and utterly secure. But the most profound and the most painfully misunderstood signal of all is when they lie on your chest but turn their back completely to you. We as primates are wired to see face-to-face interaction as a sign of engagement and trust. So when a creature we love turns away, our first emotional response is often a feeling of rejection, a quiet, sinking feeling that we've done something wrong. In the feline world, however, this gesture is the highest possible compliment.
a cat's offensive weapons, their teeth, their claws, are all on the front. Their back, and specifically their spine, is their most vulnerable point. It is the one area they cannot effectively defend. To willingly expose their vulnerable spine to another creature is a wordless statement that says, quote, "They are not snubbing you. They are positioning you as their ultimate protector. They are placing the most defenseless part of their body in your care, utterly confident that you will shield them from harm. They are saying, quote, _9__. You now understand their vocabulary. But knowing the words is one thing. The final secret is knowing how to reply. That one tiny gesture that tells them you heard and you understand is what we will cover next. So we come back to that moment from the very beginning, the moment that brought you here. Your cat is on your chest, a warm, purring weight of absolute trust. You feel the gentle vibration against your ribs, a sound more ancient and reassuring than any human language. You have fought the primate instinct, the deep-seated urge to reach out and pet them, to stroke their fur and confirm the connection. You have resisted the impulse to interrupt their profound statement. You have simply existed, becoming the safe, steady anchor in their world. You have done the difficult work of doing nothing. And now, you are ready for the final piece of the puzzle. You are ready to respond not as a human, but as a fellow creature who understands the sacredness of this ritual. What is the one secret gesture, the silent word that tells them you understand completely, that you accept their gift of vulnerability and offer your own in return? It is not a sound. It is not a touch. It is a signal sent from one guardian to another. While they are asleep, or in that soft, drowsy state between worlds, you very slowly close your own eyes. You hold them closed for a count of 3 long, deliberate seconds. And then, just as slowly, you open them again. That's it. That is the entire secret. It feels impossibly small, almost insignificant. But in the silent, nuanced world of the cat, this gesture is a symphony. We have all heard that the slow blink is a sign of trust, a kitty kiss. But that is when you are trying to initiate a connection with a conscious cat. Doing it while they sleep is the master level. It is a completely different message. When you slow blink at a cat that is awake, you are asking for connection. You are saying, "I am not a threat. Will you trust me?" But when you perform this gesture over their sleeping form, you are not asking for anything at all. You are not demanding their attention or seeking a response. You are silently mirroring their vulnerability. You are broadcasting a message directly into their subconscious. You are saying, "I see you. I see the depth of your trust in me, and I am matching it. I am closing my eyes, making myself vulnerable.
Because I trust you too. I am relaxed. I am watching over us. We are safe together." This tiny action transforms the entire dynamic. The act of petting is an act of taking a moment of connection. This slow, silent blink is an act of pure giving. You are giving them the one thing their ancient instincts crave more than food or warmth: the profound, soul-deep certainty of safety. By doing this, you have graduated. You are no longer just an owner, a provider of food and shelter. You have become a guardian, a sentinel. You are part of their colony, a trusted partner in the serious business of survival. Even if that survival just means navigating a quiet afternoon. You have stepped out of your own world and into theirs, learning to speak in whispers and shadows, in the language of stillness and silent observation. You are part of an elite few who don't just love their cat, they are fluent in their language. This bond, this level of communication is not an accident. It is earned. Your cat did not choose your chest at random. They tested you. They watched you. They felt the rhythm of your heart and the steadiness of your breath day after day. They chose you because you were worthy of this trust. You have been chosen. Now, as you sit with this newfound understanding, I want you to observe the next layer of this language. I want to know, when your cat bestows this honor upon you, do they face you, or do they turn their back completely? Let's decode the most common and powerful signs of trust together in the comments below.